What upper y'all think Clayanna was on? Like seriously. Like seriously, what upper do y'all think Clayanna was on? Because ain't no way that you got that upset over somebody simply being like, who you know here, who you here with. What? Nonetheless, what's up, y'all? I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. Let's talk Basketball Wives season 11, episode 4. Who are you and where did you come from? If you're brand new to the channel, I break down TV shows, one recap at a time. If you enjoy that type of content, go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me. Thumbs up the video if you enjoy it. As always, let's talk down below about the episode. So, one thing that I am appreciating about Basketball Wives this season is it's not a bunch of to be continued, right? They could have just as easily went back to that fight with or the fight with Brooke and Brittany, and we could have rehashed that for probably another 10 to 15 minutes. We said nope, that was last week. We're gonna keep it moving forward. I appreciate that. So Evelyn has Brooke and Jennifer over to find out what happened at the ice rink, what's been going on since she's been in Miami. I mean, so you and Jennifer just passed what happened? Like, I mean, we gotta be realistic about this. Is Evelyn just filming these scenes because she has to for the show? Or are Evelyn and Jennifer really back good again? Because we see on the preview for next episode, Shawnese ain't really feeling all the kiki, ha ha, hee hee, ho ho with them. But okay. So Jennifer is, they're talking about Clayanna, and Jennifer is saying that she just wanted to know who she came with. Like, we're all at the skating rink. Oh, girl, who are you? Who you with? Okay. I feel like that's all Jennifer was doing. I'm not the biggest fan of Jennifer either. Never have been. But let's be real. I don't think Jennifer meant it maliciously. I don't, at least. So Jennifer said that she was just asking who she's friends with, right? She said that Clayanna got real rah-rah. Brittany started banging on the table with the bottle. Evelyn Lozada had the audacity, the gall, the temerity, the nerve to make a face of disgust as if we haven't seen you jump clear across the table with a bottle in your hand trying to go upside this lady right here, Jennifer's head. I couldn't believe Evelyn made a face. Like, come on now. Come on now, sis. You of all people have absolutely zero right to be disgusted by anybody doing anything on this show when it comes to fisticuffs. You were ready to go upside Vanessa's head just 2 episodes ago, but I digress. I digress. Brooke said that she was tricked. Brooke said that I guess the bottle banging triggered her, but said that she did not stand up in an aggressive way. I don't know if I said it last week, but I mean, we all know what it means if somebody's arguing and one person stands up. Do I still think Brittany did too much? I do. Do I think Brooke should not have stood up? I do. But at the same time, Brooke says she didn't stand up in an aggressive way. You got it, sis. She then said that Brittany threw a drink in her face. Evelyn was shocked, mortified. Mortified. So Evelyn said in her confessional she's known Brooke for a really long time. And one thing about Brooke Bailey is when Brooke wants to beat your ass, she wants to beat your ass forever until it happens. So they're going to be beefing all season is what I get from that. Jennifer then says that Clayanna hit her up and wants to meet up with her. And I'm just like, Jennifer, why would you go? Why would you go? But I guess. So Jennifer said that she just wants to know if she's really a side piece. And I said, okay. Evelyn then begins to talk about her relationship with Lavon. She says she gets anxiety when they get to wedding planning. Said that she still has drama from, their little 2-second wedding she had to Ocho Cinco, to Chad. Here's the thing. Evelyn has not healed from the PTSD that came with that marriage, right? Remember, Evelyn met Chad. They married on the 4th of July. By August 1st, if it even took that long, they were in divorce court. So remember, Evelyn found some condoms in Chad's car. They got into an argument, allegedly. They got into an argument and he headbutted her, allegedly. Although, no, he admitted to that. Nonetheless, she got headbutted, okay? Because of that, it just shows how much people just really don't like Evelyn, because she's the one that got dragged. She got dragged. She was accused of ruining his career, all this other type of stuff. I think that Evelyn has PTSD from that, her trying to put on this front, her being drugged to and fro through the internet streets, because y'all were ruthless to that lady. And I think that it's not that, I don't think, well, I didn't watch Queen's Court, for one. But I don't think it's that she doesn't like Lavon. I think that they're rushing the marriage thing. Just because y'all were on this show doesn't mean that y'all have to hurry up and rush to get married. Why can't y'all just date? So she's trying to figure out like what she wants to do, how she wants to handle this, but she's getting a lot of anxiety, not about him, but about the wedding. So Jennifer's so happy to be in Evelyn's good graces. Jennifer ain't never been happier than to sit on that couch in Evelyn's house. She's so happy. You can tell, just soaking it all in. Soaking it all in. So we get Clayanna and Jaceel meet up for lunch. So Jaceel says she don't know if she even want Clayanna to come to the party. Clayanna has bad energy, right? She gives off bad vibes. So she didn't like, Clayanna says she did not like how Jennifer asked, how does she come into the group? I'm sorry, is that a bad question? If I go right now to a party and I'm meeting a friend there, and somebody is like, "Oh, who are you? Oh, I'm Tammy. Who you here with? Who do you know here at the party? Oh, I came with, person A." Like, is that a big deal? Is that negative? Is it me? I truly don't think that it's a bad thing. But hey, whatever. So then Clayanna goes on to say she's unapologetically from the hood. Look, girl, here's the thing. And I hate when people that are from the hood do this, right? I'm not from the hood. I don't claim to be from the hood. I would never say I am from the hood. But if you are, perfectly fine. But what is you being from the hood have to do with you being defensive that you're on the show and somebody asks you who you know here? Because let's be real, Evelyn and Jackie should have asked you when y'all were at Shawnee's event, because it looked like Shawnee didn't know you either. Very weird. Very weird. I don't like Clayanna. I mean, Bayang is really a notch above Clayanna at this point because you doing too much. So Jennifer has a pointless scene where she's out with Christian and they're looking at puppies. That scene was all of 45 seconds. Why do we have this? Was it a filler scene? Did we not have enough footage? Did we need to keep it going from from the fight the week before? So we then see Brittany going to Jaceel's. Is it Jaceel's? Jaceel? Going to Jaceel's apartment, and they're there to talk. So Jaceel said they had so much fun ice skating. We was out there, and it was going great, and then it went from sugar to shit. It went straight to hell very quickly. Brittany said it had nothing to do with her being drunk. She said that the energy was off. No, Brittany, it had everything to do with you being drunk. It had everything to do with you being drunk. Whether you want to admit it is up to you, but it had everything to do with you being drunk. It had everything to do with the fact that you got a phone call from your mother or you called your mother. That conversation got your nerves bad, and then you turned and started knocking back that white tequila. And that's how it turned into this. It had everything to do with you being inebriated. Nobody had bad energy at all. Nobody did. So Jaceel tells her, look, Brooke shouldn't have stood up. I didn't like that she stood up, but I also didn't like that you threw a drink. That shouldn't have happened as well. Jacelle basically on some, y'all not going to be embarrassing me in front of these WNBA players, okay? That's what we not going to do. It's a shame that every time we get together, it has to turn into something. Girl, welcome to reality TV. Welcome to the Basketball Wives. That's what happens on this show. That's what happens. So Brittany wants Jacelle wants to know if Brooke and Brittany are okay. Brittany said, "Well, I'm over it. I'm not expecting an apology, and she for damn sure shouldn't be expecting an apology. And that's it. Let's leave it. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. But I'm sure we're not because it's Basketball Wives." So we then get Jennifer and Christian at a little cafe. Again, another pointless scene with Jennifer and this young man. So Jennifer's talking about having a crook in her neck, and it's like, girl. So then she said that he's different than all the other guys she's ever dated because he compliments her and his fly matches her fly. Jennifer, if you say so, sis. So she then wants to invite him to Jaciel's party. She wants him to meet the ladies. Said that it might be some drama, but hopefully it's not. He said he don't care about the drama. He's going to be there with or without the drama to support her. Cool. We then get Jacelle, Brittany. Oh, before that, Jackie pops up at Brooke's apartment. Brooke gives her, I guess she had books, not obituaries, but more like booklets made for her daughter's service. So she said that she has one reserved for everybody, whether they came to the funeral or not. And I said, damn, Jackie didn't even go to the funeral. So y'all know I didn't watch the last 2 seasons? The last season of Basketball Wives that I watched was that redemption season they tried to do, where they tried to clear up the colorist rumors and all that mess that was going on, when it was really just OG was unlikable. But hey. So Jackie and Brooke were cool. I thought Jackie just didn't call her, but Jackie didn't even go to the Okay, Jackie. Okay. So Jackie once again apologizes for not being there for her during that time. They hug it out. I thought things were cool, but then Jackie also got on social media and said that she does not like how it's being portrayed as if she just apologized when Jackie doesn't think she did anything wrong. So, alrighty then. So Jackie is talking to Brooke about what happened at the skating rink. Jackie feels that even though Brooke still stood up, she was just trying to conversate. Not converse, but conversate. I need y'all to understand, and I need y'all to know conversate is not a word. The correct word is converse. Okay? Brooke stood up to continue conversing with Brittany, not conversating, okay? Jackie, you too old to not know that. So Brooke said that she wakes up every morning with a flame in her, okay? And she likes to keep it at a simmer, but sometimes it's the smallest things that sends it ablaze. And I said, well, we need to, tick up our therapy then. I understand that she's reeling from the things, from losing her daughter, and that's understandable, but we also can't walk around like a ticking time bomb either. You know what I mean? So you either have to remove yourself from the show if so many things are going to be a trigger that you're going to walk around and you already have the chip on your shoulder, but we can't have you walking around ready to fight and knuck if you buck every chance you get, because this flame that's in you has now been set ablaze by the smallest things. So Brooke needs to up her therapy just a little bit. That's all I'm saying. We then get Jacelle, Brittany, and Vanessa. They're out with Vanessa. We're out with Jacelle picking up flowers for Natasha's party, who is Jacelle's, are they fiance? Yes, her fiance. So Vanessa asked Jacelle, how did she have sex with Natasha? Girl, what? Jacelle was like, you know how women have sex. It's like, Vanessa, you just didn't have nothing to say, huh? You couldn't just talk about the flowers that were there, but okay, sis. So Brittany tells her that her and Brooke are nothing. They're nothing. We haven't spoke. We're nothing. Brittany want to have an issue so bad. Why is Brittany Renner on the show? Brittany wants to have an issue so bad. She making sure she gets her basketball to come back for the next season. She wants what is that, like a pink crystal basketball. She wants to get another one. So she then tells Jacille she won't be at the party because she has a hosting gig in Dallas. She wants us to know, the viewing public, that all the rumors that we see on the internet are fake. She don't get a lot of money. She doesn't get all that stuff. So she has to go out and host, and she likes doing stuff like that because she can be one with the people that support her. So support you for doing what? I told y'all the only thing I know about Brittany Renner is that she be on podcasts. Isn't she the one that was teaching ladies how she traps a man? Wasn't that her? Am I thinking of somebody else? Okay, girl. She wrote the book, right? Didn't she write a book? She was like, for a while, she was like the second coming of Superhead. Cause she wrote a book about who she's hooked up with and all the other kind of stuff, right? So we get Cleana and Jennifer, and this is when I knew. This is when I knew something, because I thought the episode was kind of boring prior to this. So Jennifer is in her confessional acting like she don't know this girl's name. Kalani? I call her Kalani because she's full of shit. I said, oh, Jennifer, clever. I love a pun. But Jennifer. So we get there, and Clayanna. See, Jennifer got me saying this girl's name wrong. Clayanna is immediately on 10. I don't understand why. It's like, who got the battery in your back? She too wants to get her pink crystal basketball for next season. So she's upset that Jennifer asked who she was. Jennifer said, I think you're turning it negative. I just asked, who do you know that's here? How are you at the party? So Clayana then asked Jennifer, why are you here? Jennifer said, girl, what? I'm the original basketball. Jennifer is one of the very few women that came onto this show an actual wife. So as much as we hate Jennifer, you can't take that away from her. Jennifer was a bona fide wife when she came onto this show. She was divorced by the end of that first season, but Jennifer was a wife. So she was like, because I know everybody and I'm friends with everybody. I said, well, friends is a bit much, but I'm going to let you rock, Jay. I'm going to let you rock. So Clayana is like, so were you ever a wife? And Jennifer was like, yes. But married to who? Who are your kids? You don't have kids? You were married how long ago? You were married 10 years ago? She's going on. And I was with Jennifer. Girl, the fuck are you talking about? What like, none of this makes sense. None of this makes sense. So Jennifer then said that Clayanna was a side chick, and Clayanna was like, no, my baby's I guess her baby daddy is Andre Iguodala. I don't know what team he plays for now. Last I heard, he was on the 76ers, but he might be retired now too. But she's saying that he just got married 3 years ago. They dated for a couple years and then they had the baby. It was a whole bunch of talking in circles because none of it is relevant. Nobody cares. So Jennifer was me where she stood up and started to leave because this is stupid. This is stupid. You're upset that I asked why you're here, who do you know? And you're asking this woman that has been on, Jennifer was on the very first season, right? Or at least season 2, who was an actual wife. You're asking this woman that's been on umpteen seasons, why is she here? You sound stupid. You sound stupid. Then she's like, telling Jennifer that Eric Williams was, a nobody in the league. He might have been. Iggy was balling, but at the same time, girl, you're just a baby mama too. Jennifer is an ex-wife, a wife turned ex-wife. You are simply a baby mama. So Jennifer goes outside and Clayanna is following behind her screaming, "You were only married 10 years ago. You were married 10 years ago. Girl, you're not married now either." I am confusion. You're not married either, Clayanna. So, Lord, what's going on up here? What's going on up here? So they get outside. They are face to face. And Jennifer is standing like this. Clayanna comes up to her and pushes her. I said, "I know you fucking lying." The way Jennifer looked at that camera and then said, "Yo, okay, cool." Jennifer walks off, and the next scene is we see Jennifer on her phone, and Jennifer gives me the vibe that she was calling her lawyer. Jennifer was calling Shiny Production, VH1, her lawyer. Jennifer was calling them people, because what you're not gonna do is put your hands on this uppity woman that has money to burn, that has a lawyer on retainer. There was literally no reason for you to put your hands on that lady, Clayanna, and you know damn well there was no. What did you drink before she came? Were you drinking that same white tequila that Brittany had last week? Ridiculous. Jennifer meets up with Jaciel and was basically on some, "If she coming, I'm not." So Jaciel is like, "She pushed you." Jaciel is too wholesome for this show. She is. Because I feel like she's playing the cool, but I do feel like somebody is going to push her over that line, and she going to quit being nice to y'all. She gonna quit being nice to y'all. So we then get Evelyn and Lavon out on a date. So she hasn't seen him in about a month. I said he didn't meet y'all down in Miami for Shanice's birthday, but okay. So he asked if she's good, and she said that she's not. She wants to be honest with him. She's overwhelmed by the wedding planning. She says she's not questioning him. She's questioning, like, it's just her getting anxiety over the idea of getting married. She feels that this is a trigger for her. Like I said earlier, she feels like she's kind of following the same pattern. Met this guy on TV, quick engagement, and now they're, planning a wedding. What I honestly think is that they're rushing the wedding portion of it. Now, I know that a lot of people are saying that the Queen's Court was fake because, Tamar got engaged to, what was that man's name? JR, that white man, and their engagement is off and they broke up as well. Very soon, or very close to around the time that Evelyn broke up with this man. But what I think is Evelyn's problem for real, is that she just has PTSD from that first marriage, right? Or I guess she's only been married once, engaged 4 times, married once. But I think Evelyn just has PTSD for that. PTSD from that. And if she does, Evelyn needs to work that out. But Evelyn, you also knew that you weren't ready to be anybody's wife when you signed up for that show. So you probably, again, I didn't watch the show, but you probably shouldn't have accepted the engagement. Or why can't y'all just have a long engagement? Why are y'all rushing to get married? Who cares what the public thinks? So Evelyn basically tells him she feels triggered. She thinks they need to slow down a little bit. He feels the same way. Right? He said he's been married before and he has, he doesn't want to go in and mess everything up and get divorced again as well. So they're in the same boat. So she asks how he feels about being together without being married, without the paperwork. He said, "Oh, you bugging." He said, "We can slow things down, take it day by day, month by month. We can do that right now, but we won't be doing that long term." He doesn't want to be in a long distance relationship, but they're going to slow things down up until in real time. A couple weeks ago, Evelyn announced that the engagement was off. Did she say that they had broken up or just the engagement was off? Nonetheless, that engagement has been off since this scene. So finally we get to Jaciel's party. Jennifer shows up with this young sir. We find out that they met outside of the elevator in their apartment building. He has an almost 2 year old and an almost 1 year old. Jennifer, you're serious with a man that has a child less than a year? Vanessa's bangs are a different color. Vanessa's bangs are really giving like a deep burgundy, and that hair is jet black. Evelyn said that she feels sad about being around all this love when Lavon is back in Atlanta. Evelyn, stop it. Stop it. Because if you wanted that man to stay for another day to accompany you to this party, he more than likely would have. Stop it. She couldn't even look at the camera while she said it because she didn't even believe it herself. So Jaciel said that Brittany and Clayanna won't be there. So we get a scene of Clayanna getting uninvited, and her response is, "It's okay, I'm grown." Girl, we know. We know. You also stupid too, but hey, whatever. So after the party gets started, all the WNBA players come in. Why didn't they say what team they were from? It just kept saying WNBA coach, WNBA player. Who they play for? What team is it? God. So after the party gets started, everybody's mingling and it's going good. Evelyn and Jackie go over to talk to Christian or sit by him. Evelyn sits down. Jackie's ass is like, I'ma sit on your lap. The way Evelyn looked up at her, the way Brooke made a face at her, the way Jennifer looked, it's like Jackie just don't know what the fuck to say sometimes. Jackie is that woman, that person that truly just says whatever. And it's like, Jackie, you are too old for a lot of the stuff you do, sis. We really gotta rein it in. Get it together. Let's get ourselves together, okay? We need to start all the way from scratch. Back that way. Because you got to learn how to act. Why would you even say something like that? Because if somebody said that about Doug, you'd be the first one ready to have a fucking fit. Don't do no shit like that. So Jennifer asks Evelyn where her ring is at. Why? Why do you want to ask her now in this venue? Evelyn said that she doesn't want to end up divorced again. That's why I told y'all the moment that they had that conversation, Evelyn took that ring off and that engagement was off that night. And that's the end of the episode. Let me know what you guys thought about it. I don't know who's more draining, Clayanna or Vanessa. Let me know, guys. See y'all in the next one. Peace.